Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Indiglojypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm so happy to be doing a general tarot reading for Cancer placements or anyone dealing with a Cancer. The messages may or may not resonate. I hope you're all doing wonderful, and I greatly appreciate your energy and presence here. Cancer, I have some ocean wave sounds playing in the background for your relaxation, and I'm also drinking some water with just a few orange slices. And I encourage you to sip with me the drink of your choosing. Before we get started, I'd like to hit my singing bowl and encourage you to take a few deep breaths. Thank you. Okay, Cancer. If the reading resonates at all, I would love to hear about it in the comments. I'm going to start off today with Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light Oracle deck. See what comes out for you. I hope you guys had the most amazing birthdays. Happy birthday, Cancer. I hope it was wonderful. And I hope that you enjoy tomorrow's full moon in Capricorn. Your counterparts. I'm sure you're already feeling the energies. I know I am. Okay. So you got Inner Temple, Cancer. Very beautiful. So devotion, tune in to the portal of your heart. Very lovely image there. We'll just leave her there. And Inner Temple. It's number 70, which is like a 7. The number 70 could mean something for you, but 7, you are the 7th. You are the 4th sign of the zodiac, but you are the 7th month for the most part. I'm sure there's some June Cancerians. But number 7 is also the Chariot card in the tarot. So lucky number 7, I also heard. Inner Temple. You could be a July 7th also. Okay, you are being called to be a devoted student and tune into your heart. To incorporate true devotion into your life. You could be being called to develop a regular meditation, journaling, or chanting practice, or to show up to your soul with rhythm. To develop a daily practice where you fill up your well and spend time with your soul. All of the answers to all of the questions that you seek are waiting for you in the portal of your heart. But you cannot hear them unless you carve out time each day to listen. Your soul is yearning for a deeper relationship with you. And so the more time you spend with it and show up to it, the more clearly it will guide you. We are here to grow as souls. Earth is one big playground for the soul to learn. And you are being called to go deeper in your soul growth or to increase your devotion by being a student of a lineage or a spiritual teacher. If you have already been a committed student, then you are being commended for your devotion. Your guides want you to know how proud of you they are and that the time you spend in devotion is priceless. If you are questioning your career or life path, your guides want you to turn your focus toward devotion and this prayer. Please use me in a way that delights my mind, body, and soul. May my life be one big moving prayer. And then it says, commit to a daily devotional practice. Okay, let's leave right there. And now we'll get into your messages. If you find value in today's messages, Cancer, I hope you will give this video a thumbs up. And if you're thinking about subscribing, I would absolutely love to have you. You can hit the notification bell and be notified every time I upload. Thank you. So bottom of the deck, Cancer, you have Two of Pentacles. So I feel like you're like going back and forth with something or balancing things out in your life. I find it to be your energy, your time, and even your finances. I think you're doing better than you realize, but maybe you feel like you don't have enough. Like perhaps you feel like you don't have enough energy or enough time or enough resources or finances. So you're doing the best you can with what you have. Okay, so the first card out is the Knight of Cups. This is your energy. So what it looks like here to me, Cancer, is that it feels like something's missing. It feels like there's something that maybe you feel like you're unable to express. Maybe some of you guys are like withdrawn in your shell, just navigating through your emotions. But there's something that I find like is unfulfilling. Maybe the mundane, like the day in, day out, having to go to work, get sleep, eat dinner, repeat, like it's coming off very unfulfilling. There could be someone in your life that you are finding challenges with trusting. Maybe you feel like someone is keeping something from you, or that you could be being accused of the same thing. Like maybe, or maybe it's not that extreme. Maybe someone wants to know like how to bring you out of your shell. I feel like maybe someone around you is sensing that, you do have a lot on your plate. You're managing it. But there's some things that are unexpressed within you for whatever reason. Maybe you don't want to be vulnerable. Maybe you feel like that makes you seem weaker. There's something about just kind of being emotionally closed off and also unfulfilled. Like maybe the work you're doing is completely unfulfilling, or just your day-to-day life. You're doing it because, you're supposed to do what you have to in order to make sure that your expenses are there every month. But it has no emotional like fulfillment for you. I'm getting some sort of drainage here. Like you may feel emotionally drained and you're just not expressing that here. Okay. So why could this be here? All right. So you have the High Priestess reversed. So you could be dealing with the Pisces. You could have a person in your life that is affecting you on an emotional level. Perhaps some of you feel like you're being juggled, or you feel like maybe there's another person around. But some of you may have even like intuitively felt like something was off with whomever you're dealing with. You might have seen a text message or something. Maybe someone said something in a dream that threw you off and you're not quite sure how to express that yet. Perhaps you're even waiting to gather more evidence, Cancer. But I also, maybe this is just something you need to do. Maybe you need to go within, and that's literally what you're doing to like figure things out. But it's coming off as like you're being closed off. Okay. Maybe it seems like you're being difficult, but really you're just trying to understand how you feel yourself before you express it outwardly. Okay. 555 could be significant for you just because I printed out this Cancer picture at 555. I just noticed that. But that is telling me that you can expect some changes, or the changes are already occurring in your life here. Okay. Or this this high priestess is also telling me that there is a need for you to be more open about your emotions. Whether you think you're being juggled, if you're dealing with someone on a romantic level, or you're just kind of tired of the work you do because it's completely unfulfilling, or you think that someone is keeping things from you, perhaps you need to go ahead and be open about that and see if the information you have lines up with what they tell you. That may alleviate some of what you're feeling. But I am sensing a bit of like not fully trusting the situation. I feel like you trust your intuition, but you maybe not necessarily like trust what's going on around you. And not because you're being suspicious necessarily, there's just some information that you've recently gathered, whether that's your intuition talking to you, or like I said, you saw a text message flash on someone's phone or something like that, or maybe someone got off the phone when you walked into the room in a weird way. There's nothing wrong with that necessarily, but I hear you listening to your intuition in addition to navigating your emotions, okay? It does seem a little complex here for me as a reader. Okay, so your primary thoughts, Cancer, are the Four of Cups. So you're being given something that you don't want. You've lost interest, if you ever had it, and you're getting kind of bored. Like, I just heard stagnant, so something may be stagnant with you. It could be your job, or it could be a relationship, or even both. If you're dating someone at work or something like that, maybe you didn't want anyone to know and it got out, or vice versa. They didn't want anyone to know and it got out. And it's just, there's just something kind of weird in the air and you're picking up on it, or someone around you is picking up on some energy that you're giving off. But I'm finding that your primary thoughts include like you coming to, like, you sitting with yourself and really like assessing your life. Like, I'm not truly happy. I'm not emotionally fulfilled. Perhaps the person with whom you're dealing, they're in your way, like they're in your space. They're in your bubble, Cancer. It's something like that. And they keep offering you something that you don't want. For some of you, maybe they're offering you like alcohol and you don't drink. Something like that. Like they're trying to get you to loosen up, and maybe you feel like emotionally misunderstood, or even like you're not being taken seriously. Your boundaries are not being taken seriously. Some of you could feel that way as well. So you're at this point of like really getting like clear about how you feel, and is it where you want to be? Like, is the way you feel now the way you really want to feel? Like, are you feeling down? Are you feeling like you're just doing what you have to do and not what you want to do? Are you dealing with people because you think you have to deal with them? Maybe they're pitching in on the expenses or something like that. But you don't actually like want them because you find them to be secretive, or maybe they have too much going on in their own life to make time for you. Or maybe they're saying that about you, but I just feel like you feel unfulfilled right now. And that's what you're thinking about. You're thinking about what you're receiving is not what you really want here. Okay. Whether that is a person in your life or the type of work that you're doing. Okay. So again, this goes back to your inner temple. This goes back to your inner temple, and you really devoting time every single day to yourself. You know, even if it's like getting up like 10 minutes earlier than you normally get up, so you can just have 10 minutes to think about how you would like your day to go, or what you would rather be doing for work, or the type of relationship you think would be the most fulfilling for you, you know, or the type of person that you would want to become, so that you don't feel bored and stagnant, or like something is missing from your life on an emotional level. And this is even playing a part in your, you know, in your finances. Okay. So this is transpiring into the Death card, right? The paradigm that this is creating is a Scorpio energy. So you have all three water signs here, my loves. There's a lot of water in this reading. So you are the Cancerian. You are the center of attention here. We have Pisces here with the High Priestess. And now we have Scorpio. Okay. So I feel like your water counterparts are coming together for you. Whether you have a a Scorpio friend or a Pisces friend that really love you and they want, they want you to really be happy, or this is an energetic thing where there's this water activation that is trying to get your attention. It's trying to get you to make you understand that you can shape your life to be exactly how you want it so that you can experience emotional fulfillment. You don't have to do anything. You can want to do something, and it's okay for that to be Cancer, okay? But the Death card here is representing great change in your life, okay? Some endings are taking place. That could be an ending to the way that you feel or the way that you approach life, or it could be an ending into dealing with someone that you're having a hard time trusting here, Cancer, okay? Or maybe it is little to do with trust and more to do with you are just over the relationship. It may not even be anything deeper than that. Maybe you just don't find yourself compatible with whom you've been seeing, with whom you've been in a relationship with. Like something just suddenly shifted and or changed. Perhaps, like I said, there could be a breach of emotional boundary, and you have to come out and express your feelings. Or maybe you already have expressed your feelings and it fell on deaf ears here. But something is changing in your paradigm, and that's this awakening happening within you, including you feeling like, I think my life could be better than what I'm experiencing right now. Okay, so some things must end on a permanent level, all right? So transformation is taking place. I feel like you're going from a caterpillar, Cancer, to a whole butterfly, okay? The power is within you, but I feel like Spirit wants you to know that it is safe for you to leave spaces that you don't feel fulfilled in, okay? So a potential subconscious fear is negative thoughts with the 8 of Swords here, okay? Just negativity plaguing your mind over and over and over. This could be anything from the way someone talks to you, or the way you don't feel supported emotionally, or the way you keep being offered things that you don't actually want, or the way you keep settling for something you don't really want to be a part of here, okay? So this is a self-imposed restriction or limitation, okay? Maybe you're feeling kind of like in the world, but not of the world. It's almost like it's a mental imprisonment going on. And that's at a subconscious level. So you may not even realize it, or some of you maybe do realize it. You guys are pretty tapped in when it comes to subconscious and like below the surface and below like conscious thoughts, especially with the High Priestess being here. So your dreams are damn sure trying to get your attention here with all of this water activity. I feel like water therapy would do you a world of good if you can get to the beach, if you enjoy that sort of thing. That would act as a major act of therapy for you, or even like a bubble bath, maybe you can line your tub with crystals or incense, or just or music, something that makes you feel calm and relaxed that includes water. Maybe some of you just need to hydrate more, okay? But this has got to stop, okay? According to this Death card, it is you settling for things you don't want, and it is you ruminating on like how limited you feel, Cancer, okay? Like you guys just had birthdays. Happy birthday if your birthday's today. I feel like you should be in better spirits. That's not always the case. We don't always get amazing birthdays. That's just not how it always works. I do realize that. But on a subconscious level, that is going to override your consciousness. So that will eventually be what you experience. Feeling trapped, feeling caged in, feeling like you can't move, feeling like you can't talk. Okay, and that's just not a way to live. And your spirit is calling for you to like do something about this, all right? So what are you getting? Actually, I want a 7th card. I'm just going to pull one out of the deck. Oh, can't make it up. Okay, so this is going to almost force you, Cancer, into dropping anything you find burdensome in your life. With this 10 of Wands reversed, I'm very happy to see this. I think you just get to a popping point, you know, where the pressure is too much and you just cannot live this way any longer, okay? If it's a person with whom you're dealing, you're finding it difficult to trust them, or you're just simply not fulfilled in the relationship anymore. Some of you may even straight up be bored, okay? So something's got to give and you need to be true to yourself. You don't have to carry all this baggage, which you're going to find yourself being ready to drop, okay? Like you're not going to, moving forward, something in you is shifting and you're going to end up putting this burden down, whether it is a person, a job, or certain thoughts that are holding you back from feeling fully fulfilled in your life, okay? So solutions or advice here is the Chariot. My beautiful Cancerians, your energy. This is a powerful finish to a little bit of a challenging start here, okay? So it's to step into your energy fully and authentically, okay? It's for you to take charge of yourself, of your inner dialogue in your life, Cancer, okay? It's to merge your thoughts and your emotions together with the two Sphinxes and to fly, to soar through this life courageously. I feel like that's what you feel like doing, but there are these limitations that aren't really limitations. They're only mental limitations. And you are coming to a place of setting time out for yourself to really focus on what you want your life to look and feel like. Okay? Does that mean you need to eliminate a person? Does that mean you need a new job? Does that mean you need to change the way that you think? Perhaps all of the above. But there's a lot of power in this Chariot energy. This is a victory for you, okay? This is you really like saying how it is you feel, doing what it is that's best for you, and charging forward with your life courageously and bravely, okay? Like you came here to do, my beautiful Cancerians, okay? So I hope those messages were helpful, and I hope you will leave me a comment if it was. And now I'm going to pull for my Spirit Oracle for you. I hope this reading brought you some clarity and some peace. Okay. Yes, you got infinity and emotions. How appropriate. Okay. So, dearest one, rest within the light of your soul. Feel my spirit alive within you, the spirit of the goddess, of nature, the earth and stars. Accept the love and light we shower upon you. Please accept it, Cancer. Okay, that really lines up with this inner temple, and I hope you will take at least a little bit of time for yourself, okay? And then you got emotions with the full moon up there. You are awash with unexpressed emotions. Say exactly what you feel, Cancer. It is safe for you to speak your truth, okay? That's what this reading was mostly touching on. It is safe for you to speak your truth. It is safe for you to end connections that are unfulfilling. It is safe for you to leave a job that is unfulfilling. Okay, it is safe for you to leave a mindset that is absolutely not serving you, okay? But I see you guys stepping into your power here, okay? I want to say happy birthday once again and pull an animal for you. I encourage you to look up the spiritual meaning of this animal, and you will find there will be messages there for you as well. And if any of you guys are on TikTok, I'm there as well under the same name. The readings are much shorter, but there may be a different message there for you. Okay, you got 16, the fairy wren. So you could be a July 16th or again, July 7th again, okay? Spontaneity, creativity, light. That could be an energy that would be, those three words are like energies that would be highly beneficial for you to step into, I feel, Cancer. Then you got number 2, so it could be July 2nd. It's blue whale, mystery, grace, and singing. So there could be benefits for you singing, you know, like opening up that throat chakra and letting your voice like kind of cleanse your soul through song, okay? And diving deep like this whale into your emotions. You are a mystery right now, Cancer. And that's okay. So I really appreciate all of your time very much. I hope you will subscribe. And if you are subscribed, thank you so much. I have these sage bundles. They're $25. They contain Palo Santo, white sage, and dragon's blood sage. I would be more than happy to get this shipped over to you. Just shoot me an email and you can get your space cleansed and energy uplifted. Okay. So Cancer, I really appreciate you once again. I wish you guys so much love, so much light, infinite abundance. And until next time, Cancerians, happy birthday and full moon, and take care.